second, now second to third. And Evan Harding, the man that first scored points for the Comets this afternoon, has now advanced to third. So runner on third with Harding. You have Austin Cagle at the plate in the pitch. He'll nick it, pop it, and it will go up against the fence here. The netting. And 0-2 on the count. 0 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. If you're enjoying this game, please comment. Give us a like. A shot to center field. It's way deep. It's deep. Can he get it? He'll throw it in time. Hardy will come in and score. He'll advance to home. It's a double for Austin Cagle. And the Comets are up 3-0 at the bottom of the third.
Now batting.
Austin Cagle will get a double out of the deal. And this will now bring Trey Deutsch, number 27, the DH, to the line. And he will also hit now for the Comets. The pitch. So a runner on second after that double by Austin Cagle with a strong hit to center field. And there goes another strong hit by Deutsch. And Deutsch will knock one off the wall. Here comes Cagle. He'll come in and score. Deutsch will advance to get another double. So shades of what we saw Austin Cagle do with a double. Trey Deutsch will do the same thing. He'll get a double and get advanced to second. And Austin Cagle will come in and score. 4-0 the score right now. Still at the bottom of the third. Comets baseball returns on CRN after our radio timeout.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ Energy Drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Runner advancing to third. That's Trey Deutsch, the DH, number 27, after he knocked a double up against the center field fencing on the back. It's right now 4-0. Comets out in front. Runs made by Harding and Cagle. It's 4-0 right now. Hayden Myrick also scored. 2 runs for Evan Harding, 1 for Cagle, 1 for Hayden Myrick in this game. We're still at the bottom of the third inning, and it is Comets 4, Spartans 0. Number 10 up to hit now. That's Hayden Myrick. He got points earlier. Number 9, the right fielder. And another hit will knock one. Swing to right field by Myrick. Here comes Deutsch. He'll come in and score. Myrick will advance to first. And that will now bring up another player up there. And now you're at 5-0.
Now batting.
5-0 the score. So Trey Deutsch comes in, gets a run. Hayden Myrick will advance to first, and Aaron Smiglowski, number 24, will now come to hit for the Comets. A wild pitch. Here comes Myrick. He'll go from first. He'll advance to second. He wants more. He'll go to third. The wild pitch coming in. He's safe at third. A double steal for Myrick. Hayden Myrick with a wild pitch at first. Advances to second and to third. A double play still there for the player in right field of Hayden Myrick, number 10. And he's ready to bring in some more points. 5-0 the score. Here comes Hayden Myrick. Home. Safe. He's now got 2 runs in like Evan Harding done for the Comets this afternoon here in this game in the Greater News 3A Conference. 5-0. Now make it 6-0. 4 runs scored in this inning alone for the Comets. Since the lights came on, the Comets have shined brightly. 4 runs to 2 in the first and the second. Another pop fly going up there by Smiglowski. Smiglowski will now advance to first, and he couldn't get under it in time. Number 4, Alan Brown, the shortstop, trying to get on the mound where Dalton Lee was to make the catch and missed it.
Now batting.
Here comes Bryson Griffin, second baseman, number 15. Bryson Griffin will now come in to bat for the Comets. It is 6-0. 4 runs were scored in the third inning alone here, the third. Bottom of the third. Here comes another swing. They only got 1 out in the deal. 1 out. Now there's another out. Then they're going to call safe at first for Bryson Griffin. However, Aaron Smigelski will go out at second. So Aaron Smigelski, the first baseman, number 24, will go out at second. 2 outs now for the Comets, bottom of the third, and this will bring up now C.J. Lewis, the center, number 3, to hit for the Comets. But the damage is done. 4 runs in this inning alone. Runner at first again with Bryson Griffin. Bottom of the third. Dalton Lee checks his man, looks over at first, looks for Griffin. Griffin begins to run. There's a hit now to left field. Left fielder Luke Jenkins quickly to make the catch and the stop, and that will exit it. He is safe at first. Bryson Griffin will advance to second. C.J. Lewis will advance to first, and you've got a pitch hitter coming in, a runner. Number 8 is coming in. Tyler Davis will run. So Tyler Davis will now come in and run for the catcher of C.J. Lewis for the Comets after a single. And Devin O'Mana now, the third baseman, number 2, will come in for the Comets. Here's a quick statistic. Bottom of the third inning, the Comets have gone down the entire rotation order of players playing in this game so far. In the third inning alone. Bottom of the third alone. Another wild pitch made. 15 quickly back to second of Bryson Griffin. C.J. Lewis is on first. Devin O'Mana at the bottom of rotation is at the plate. 6-0. Comets steamrolling over the Spartans, but it's still early. Anything can happen, and we did see the Spartans start to do something offensively here in the last inning. We had about a 30-minute delay for the lights going out, having to work on getting the lights to cut on. Swing to right field. It's out of play and foul. Players will advance back to first and second. Bryson Griffin at second. C.J. Lewis is at third. Still at bat is Devin O'Mana, number 2, the third baseman. We'll go back to the top of the rotation again if the Spartans can't stop them here. They got 2 outs. 4 runs scored in just the third, bottom of the third. And there's a strike called. 1 and 2 on the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Evan Harding has 2 runs scored. Hayden Myrick has 2 runs. Austin Cagle with a run. Clay Clenard as well. Aaron Smigelski and Hayden Myrick. And a wild pitch throw, but they're going to stay and they're going to advance their positions now from first to second to third. Bryson Griffin will advance to third. C.J. Lewis will advance to second. Now lead first open. And here comes Devin O'Mana now on the count with 2-2-2. The pitch by Dalton Lee. Swings right down the center, and nobody can get to it in time. There comes more for the Comets, licking their chops and throwing it in. Wild pitch, 2 scores coming in, 15-8 will score. Bryson Griffin, second baseman, will score. C.J. Lewis, the center, number 3, but actually that's going to be the base runner of Tyler Davis to come in and score. Devin O'Mana will get a double. He'll advance to second, and now we go back to the top of the rotation, and Evan Harding, the center fielder, will come back and hit again for the Comets. 8-0. Still at the bottom of the third inning here in Clayton at Pleasant Field for the Comets and Spartans. For Brandon Lusk and the Comets, they have got to be happy. They're 3-4 in the conference. So get them at 7-7, not only 3-4. So this will get them 4-4, batting 50% in the conference standings, and they'll go to 8-6 of the year. They got another game coming up on Friday. Then they take a break here after tonight's game and prepare for the Johnston County Easter Invitational. Remember, CRN Sports Network will have you covered for that on Monday and Tuesday of next week. The Comet games and, of course, the championship game on CRN. Looks like there's been a pitcher change done. Jason Estrada, number 10, has came in on the mound for the Spartans, and he will pitch.
Now pitching for the Spartans, number 10, Jason Estrada.
So after a dismal bottom of the third, Dalton Lee has been taken out as pitcher. Number 10, Jason Estrada, has now been put in. And a tough break for Triple S, but anything can happen. They can still hang in there. They had signs of life earlier of climbing the ladder and getting out of the setter, the sutter, so to speak. But as it stands, it is a 8-0 game. 6 runs alone scored in the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth coming up. This is Comets Baseball on CRN, the Community Radio Network, back after our radio timeout.
Unforgettables. Nice. This show sponsored by Unforgettables. Unforgettables creates detailed hand-painted baseballs for every baseball fan. Check them out at unforgettables.com. Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Top of the fourth we go here at Clayton, Pleasant Field. Wesley Outland back with you, Fox Sports and MAV TV. Executive producer Trey Snyde running the boards. Welcome back to our coverage. So a new pitcher change. Jason Estrada, number 10, on the mound now. And this is going to now bring a left field hit for number 1 of Tony Hellis. Number 1 for Evan Harding, my apologies. And now here comes Devin O'Mana. He'll come in and he'll score for the Comets. And we are still in the bottom of the third. We're still not even got to the top of the fourth. Change up by Estrada. He got a left fielder hit. Evan Harding will advance to first. Actually, to second. Evan Harding will go to second. Clay Clenard will now come up and bat again for the Comets. Number 11, shortstop. Well. 9-0, and we're still in the bottom of the third. Pitch by Estrada. It'll go to Clenard. Pitch count will now be 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs still. Austin Cagle will be the man on deck, the left fielder, number 6. Here's the pitch again. Set, look out, there's cars in the parking lot. And that will go out of play. 1-1 on the count. Evan Harding with a double. He'll advance to second. Devin O'Mana just came in. He got a run, and it is right now 9-0.